And welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. In the last episode, we kind of ventured over Isle Delfino, cleaning up the rest of the collectibles in the game, essentially. We got all 20 blue coins in Isle Delfino Plaza. And, oh boy, my gosh, some of them are probably the worst blue coin ones to get in the game, and honest to gosh, well, namely just because of tediousness. But we got all 20. So in today's episode, today is pretty much we're going to be finishing up the game today. We have one last area we need to check out, and that's the final world, and that's Corona Mountain. There are a grand total of like 10 blue coins in Corona Mountain that we need to collect, that we'll collect along the way, as well as completing the last level. So it's all one big level, and it's not really that long of a level. But yeah, you just come all the way up here, and you go to the back entrance here, and you just go inside. I want to welcome you guys to probably the hardest level in Super Mario Sunshine. This is Corona Mountain. As you can see, it's already full of death traps, and there's lava all over the place. If you dip into the lava, it's instant death. As well as the spikes here. If you land on the spike platforms when the spikes are up, it doesn't kill you instantaneously, but it goes so fast that it might as well be instant death if you touch it. Same goes for the fire if you touch the fire. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and spray the fire before you jump over here, and just hover nozzle and try to quickly go past these platforms and hover your nozzle as much as you can. You kind of want to go when the spikes are down, and kind of just make quick haste. Now, if you don't have time to clean the fire off of the platform here, what you can do is you can use your hover nozzle in order to kind of douse it in time. So, because it doesn't take that much of water to douse the flames. This is our first blue coin here in Corona Mountain. So we're gonna go collect them. There's only one that's on the way here. We kind of want to just keep following this path here, and just douse it here. Just play the waiting game. Just jump whenever you can. This is kind of really hard. I've done this so many times in my life. I'm so used to the pattern and everything else. So I just kind of get over here and get to this point. Now, this point here, they give you a water recharge station here and a 1-up, because you're going to definitely need it. So I would definitely grab this 1-up while you're here. And we are back to probably the worst mechanic in the game, the mud boat from Noki Bay. If you remember how this thing controls, it controls basically like every other, like the lily pads in a sense. You have to use flood in order to control the boat. So you have to shoot behind you if you want it to go forward, and if you want it to go left or right, you kind of have to shoot the sides of the boat in order to kind of steer your course correction here. I would be very mindful of how you do this, because this is kind of a very treacherous path, because, well, if this boat hits any wall whatsoever, it crumbles, and you just fall, and you fall in the lava and die. It's basically just it's a one and done deal, and you can't go back and get another boat. It's literally this is the only way you can do this. I'm not doing a very good job trying to turn the boat around here. I've always had trouble trying to turn the boat around, but yeah, this is probably the hardest part of the level in particular, because I hate the boat mechanics in this game, and honestly, it is the worst. Besides Pachinko, this is probably the worst mechanic in the game. I don't like this boat. I always just go very slow, and essentially, when we get up here, you're gonna really hate this boat later, because we're not done with it as soon as we get to that area where the clouds are in the background. That's our goal, is to get over there. Now, just don't try to go too fast. I don't like going fast. But yeah, there's water recharge here, so if you needed water recharge, that's how you get it. But we're gonna go ahead and try to turn the boat around, and we're gonna go over here. Now, our last blue coins of the game are centered around this area here. You probably see it right there. Yeah, there's blue coins over there, and we gotta guide the boat in order to get these blue coins. And try our best not to crash it, if you know what I mean. And turn it around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Okay, we got one. Okay, so that's our second blue coin of Chrono Mountain. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This is the most tedious part. I might speed this up just for the sake of clarity, but yeah, I go really slow when I go on this thing. So. There's number 3. But as you can see, whenever the boat kind of crumbles, yeah, you just fall in the lava instantaneously almost. You have a chance to jump out before it crumbles all the way, but I was kind of just stuck in a loop that it just happens. If it happens, it's not a big deal. I mean, you have to start the whole level over again, but by the time you get over here, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I should give a little heads up because my boat crashed, but I did manage to get to the land here. If you do get yourself in a situation where you lost your boat, but you're on land, and you still want to get these blue coins, it is possible to get some of these. Luckily for you, if you die, the blue coins are counted as got, so you don't need to worry, and plus there's 2 lives on the way over here, so you should be on plenty of lives and not have to worry about game over. But essentially you just come over here and kind of just grab it, hit continue or something like that, and try to get back to land that way if you want to. It still counts as you got the coin, so I wouldn't worry too much if you're worried about that. And like I said, there is literally a life over here. As long as you get over to this section right here, you should be fine. But yeah, if you want to get it that way, you can do it that way instead of having to deal with the boat. The Spike's hitbox is weird. That's number 6. That's number 7. That's number 8. That's number 9. And that's number 10. I don't care if I'm about ready to die. I got all of them. I got all the blue coins. Celebratory death, yeah. But yeah, with that, our last blue coin in the game, we have collected all 240 blue coins in Super Mario Sunshine. Before we continue and play the level proper, let's go reap our reward for collecting all of the blue coins in the game. I know this is kind of anticlimactic. We're in the last level, but, you know, might as well go get it now since we're thinking about it. Now that we've gotten every single blue coin in the game, we can go and trade in all our blue coins to these tanukis down here, the raccoon vendors, down here at Rico Harbor. If you guys remember these guys, yeah. At any point in the game, as long as you got 10 blue coins, you can come in and trade 10 blue coins for a Shine Sprite. Now, but I didn't do that. I went and just got all the blue coins. So it says, welcome, welcome. I suppose you're here for that. Yes, very good. That means I will require 10 blue coins from you. I can exchange those for Shine Sprites. I'll give you 24. Yes. Would you like to? If anybody is the true criminal of Super Mario Sunshine, it isn't me, it isn't Mario, it isn't Shadow Mario, it's this raccoon. This raccoon is the true culprit because he is holding 24 of these Shine Sprites hostage to this blue coin exchange program. So without further ado, let's go ahead and trade all 240 of our blue coins. Really, you truly mean it, yes. No refunds, sure. And with that, our total has gone up to 119 Shine Sprites from 95. Oh my gosh. So you're probably like, oh my gosh, we just jumped up a bunch of Shine Sprites. Yeah, that was our reward for collecting all those blue coins throughout the game. So now, let us go back into Corona Mountain again and play the level proper this time. Now that we've basically cleaned up the whole entirety of the game, we have nothing more to do besides beat the game. So, without further ado, let's jump back in. Now, I know our first visit here was kind of weird because I was, you know, jumping around with speed-ups and all that other stuff because of blue coin shenanigans, but I'm going to try to go through the level proper so you can see what I'm doing here. So you just come over here and you just, you know, do what you did earlier. You just kind of just wait, play the waiting game on these platforms while wait until the spikes go down. You can it kind of is on the timer, so you can kind of anticipate the timing of the spikes and everything, so you can kind of just gauge when you should probably start making headway over to the said platform. So like right now, I kind of went a little bit too early, but that's okay. I managed to hold on just a second. But now we got past this part. We got to the cursed mud boat section. So now we get to ride the mud boat again. Let's just try to have fun with this. I really don't like this. Like, the controls of this is just so weird, and trying to correct yourself. It's like, y'all take your permit, driver license test and all that other stuff, and you think you're like, oh, I'm a pretty good driver. Then you have to manage this. This is like trying to do parallel parking in like the weirdest way. That's like the best analogy I could do. You have to use the flood as gas and the reverse stick and everything. You do the gas by just spraying against the boat and making it go forward. If you want it to go in reverse, essentially, you have to spray at the front of the boat, and you kind of have to position yourself by just, you know, spraying a little bit in order to make it turn left and right in order to kind of adjust itself. I really hate this stupid boat. Now, granted, once I get to a certain point, I'm just gonna ditch the boat altogether. See, I was almost crashed into that little makeshift well there. Okay, let's stop. My gosh, okay, calm down, calm down. This is why I always go slow in this section. I don't try to mess up, but yeah, as you can see, it's not always the best. Okay, so I've got a problem. We gotta go over there. I'm gonna have to not make it. Okay, alright, so after all that fiasco, we're gonna try to get back to mainland. I did this before, I can do it again. Alright, so gonna go ahead and just, you know, try to position myself here, trying to move things around and try to get over here. As soon as I get to close to land, I can just jump and hover nozzle over to it. I don't need to worry. Okay. Alright, so we're got past the hard part of the level. That's pretty much that. We do get rocket nozzle here, and we're going to be using rocket nozzles in order to get into the clouds here. These you have to kind of aim up for the clouds in order to advance further. Be very careful and mindful of your water. I mean, granted, there's water spouts down there, so if you run out of water, it's not a big deal. There is an extra life there. I wouldn't really say it's really worth it. I think how many? Oh, lordy, that is very far away. Oh, lordy, how did I save myself there? That was something else. I'll tell you what, man. Let's refill my water here. I didn't mean to go that far. Jeez. That could happen, you know. Just anxiety, just getting all over, trying to get this high up and everything else. But you just want to gradually try to make yourself get higher and higher. Try to keep as much life as you can, because we're about ready, in case you didn't realize, we're about ready to fight a boss, so. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just ground pound here, try to get, I have really bad aim with these things. Oh, man. Okay, all right, back to this section here. So we're gonna use our rocket nozzle to get up to this cloud, and then finally to this cloud. This dark cloud will take you to the boss arena.
The water's great, hey, Junior?
Sure is, Papa. Come on in, Mama Peach. I think not. Mario! You again? Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation?
So in traditional Mario sense, Bowser is the final boss of the game. If you couldn't tell. This fight is kind of a joke. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. So, the main gimmick of this is Bowser's gonna be sitting in his hot tub the whole entire time. And he's gonna start blowing fire at you. Junior's gonna start blowing missiles and stuff at you. Your main objective is to come all the way to the edges of the hot tub, rocket nozzle, and then ground pound to make the fiery ground pound in order to break these platforms. If Bowser cuts you off, you can shoot water at him to kind of stun him a little bit in order to do so. This fight is not even I wouldn't even consider this a boss fight. This is just literally like just avoiding platforms. The bullet bills are kind of annoying, and the swimming pool, I guess, the nitric acid or whatever this slime is kind of a pain in the butt to get when you get hurt, but I wouldn't worry too much about this. This boss fight's a joke. There's just one more place. There's like 5 places you have to do. Granted, when I first played this, I had trouble with this fight, but honestly, like this is getting to him in Corona Mountain is harder than actually fighting him. So with that, we finished Mario Sunshine. We did it.
Mario, was I assist Mario, look.
Junior, I've got something difficult to tell you about Princess Peach.
I know, she's not really my mama. Someday, when I'm bigger, I wanna fight that Mario again.
That's my boy. Well put, son. The Royal Koopa line is as strong as ever. But for now, let's just rest a while.
The vacation starts now.
And with that, we finished Super Mario Sunshine. This game means a lot to me. This was my first true Mario game platformer that I played, and I fell in love with this game when I was younger. I love this game. My brother loves this game. Like, we play this quite often, and you know, it's really a fun game, and I'm just glad I got to show it off and show you guys how to do it, how to play this game, and what it means to me. I know that it's not everybody's favorite Mario game. I definitely can see its faults. I've mentioned them quite a bit in this game. The game isn't as technically sound as other Super Mario games, but I still have so much fun with this game. This game has such a cool mechanic. The theming of it is just the perfect game to play during the summertime. I know it's in the middle of winter by the time this video goes up, but I just absolutely love this game. I love the theming of this game. I love the worlds. I love the characters. Heck, I even like the cheesy voice acting that this game has. I know, this is the only Mario game that actually tried voice acting in the game. So, it's something else. This game means a lot to me. And I'm glad I got to share this game with you guys. And it's just an all-around fun time game. I love the fluid movements of Mario. I love pulling off these little like maneuvers with it. But upon getting all 120 Shine Sprites, this is your reward for completely 100%ing the game. Is a postcard that literally says have a great vacation. It's not like Mario 64 where you have to find Yoshi at the top and sure, we're gonna go ahead and save. But yeah, it's not like, you know, Yoshi at the top of Mario 64 where he gives the infinite, basically 99 lives and whatnot. No, it's just a postcard, which is kind of a crappy reward for all the hard work that you do, but it's something nonetheless. But yeah, that was Mario Sunshine. I really like this game, and I know a lot of my friends like this game too, so I'm glad I got to share this game with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the movie. But yeah, as of right now, we've gotten everything in Mario Sunshine. As you can see, we got all 120 Shine Sprites, as well as a little symbol saying, hey, we beat the game. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. So I've got one more video for you guys in Mario Sunshine. I'm gonna kind of go over stuff I didn't really get a chance to talk about in the LP that I think is kind of interesting in the game. So in the bonus video of Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine, we're gonna kind of go over all the content I haven't gotten a chance to show off. So with that, I'll see you guys in the bonus video. Take care, everyone.
Yeah.